Nebraska basketball completes an epic comeback against Northwestern on the road in a game that they were down by 20 points in. So in today's video, I'm going to give you my instant reaction to this big Husker win. How did Nebraska get it done? Are the Huskers a lock to make the NCAA tournament? And everything else you need to know. So really quick, I am fired up about this Nebraska ball win. If you are too, hit that like button. And also, if you're a diehard Nebraska fan, you're unsubscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for daily Husker football and Husker basketball content just like this. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. But without further ado, let's get into it, going over Nebraska's massive upset and comeback win versus Northwestern. This is a quad one win for the Huskers. And to be completely honest with you, Nebraska did not play their brand of basketball in the first half. They were getting ran out of the building. They started with a 10-point deficit, 15-point deficit. It went all the way up to 20. But something changed going into the second half. We saw that Fred Hoiberg, when he was leaving the locker room to start the second half, he had his right hand all wrapped up. I think he was punching something, punching lockers. He was throwing clipboards on the sideline. He was mad. He was angry. Right? Nebraska basketball was not playing to our standard in that first half. We couldn't rebound. We couldn't hit shots. We couldn't hit open threes. A lot of guys didn't show up, and they didn't look like they wanted to be there. But in the second half, everything changed. The Huskers kept pushing forward, breaking down that deficit to 15, 10, 5. Juwan Gary is the guy that I'm going to give most of the credit to. He really sparked this comeback, in my opinion. 7 for 7 from the free throw line, had 17 points on the day, had some key plays on defense as well. Again, Juwan Gary is the heart and soul of this team. Yeah, Bryce Williams is the lead scorer, but Juwan Gary, the way he's playing is really how the rest of the team plays. And when Juwan got going, everybody else started playing well. Bryce, man, down the stretch was phenomenal. Finished with 21 points. He had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, a game-sealing steal. So overall, again, these two, we know what they are, right? They basically carry this Nebraska basketball team on their back. A lot of these other guys are inconsistent, right? Connor Seaton, we know what he is. He's inconsistent, right? He had a decent game today, but, he's inconsistent. We know that Andrew Morgan's inconsistent. Hoiberg's inconsistent. Raleigh Worcester put up another stinker performance with 0 points. That guy is not any good. But we know what we have and we know what we don't have, and we got some game changers in Bryce Williams and Juwan Gary. I actually thought Braxton May had a pretty solid day with 7 boards, 10 points, one of his better performances all year, minus the foul that he had at the back half of the game. But overall, the reason why we got this done, we got 2 really, really good ball players, and that's all you need in basketball sometimes. You need guys who are game changers, top 20 players in the conference who can take over games, who can rally the team behind them, and you need a good coach who believes, like Fred Hoiberg. That was enough to get this win for the Big Red. So overall, big comeback win for the Huskers. They got it done 68-64 against Northwestern, and they just chipped away. They chipped away. They started making their shots. They started boxing out on the offensive rebounds, and they beat a team that they should have beat from the very get-go. The Huskers pick up a massive road quad one victory with 5 games left on the schedule. So the question is Nebraska a lock to make the NCAA tournament? Not yet. Once again, the Huskers have 5 games left. You play Penn State on Wednesday. Needs to be a win. Penn State's terrible. Then you play ranked Michigan next Monday, not this Monday, but the next Monday. That'll be a tough one, but that's at home. You play Minnesota, that's a dub. Ohio State on the road, that'll be hard to win. And then you play Iowa at home, that's hopefully a dub. So I think if Nebraska can go 3 of 2 in these next couple of games, at very minimum 2 and 3, they're going to be a locked for the NCAA tournament. But this is a game that they couldn't afford to lose, and they got it done. They got the big win. So, all right, guys, I am fired up about this Nebraska basketball victory. Let me know your thoughts down below about the Huskers competing a massive upset, or a massive comeback, I should say, down 20 points at most, and they chipped away, and they got that done. Shout out to the boys. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Hey, if you made this far in the video, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go Big Red, go Fred Hoiberg, and see you in the next one.